Hey guys, Logan Sawyer here again with another YouTube video. New comic haul. We got okay, well not a lot of comics, just but I guess 4 comics to go through. Unfortunately, we don't have any Terminator this month. I don't know what's going on with Dark Horse's shipments or what's going on with them, but yeah, there's no Terminator comics. Oh, see, I really hope that they come soon though, because I really want to find out what happens at the end of that series. But anyway, we got some comic books today. But let's start with Action Comics issue 32. Now, this is chapter 1 of Enemy of the State. This is basically where the government decide that they're going to that they're going to hire these guys and they're going to take out Superman, because Superman's now a public enemy because he's affected by this doomsday virus. And then they get Metallo and Atomic Skull to go take him out. And then Metallo, not Metallo, Steel. He's looking for Superman, and he's trying to help Superman, and all the heroes, they're all just trying to help Superman right now. All the heroes are trying to help him. They're trying to cure him. They're just they're just trying to help him because Superman's helped all of them in the past, and he's always given them the benefit of the doubt, and they're not going to give up on him. But the government's obviously given up on him, and he wants to take over. And this is a great issue. I really like Metallo. I like how he is in the New 52. New 52, they made him a lot like Iron Man. He's a lot like he's like DC's Iron Man basically. He's super smart. He's got all these fancy armor and everything. He can fly. He's got like that cool heads up display. It's really awesome, and I really did enjoy this issue. It was very great. One thing that does irritate me though is that see this guy here, this guy right here, Ghost, the guy from the previous story arc. He's not in this issue. He's not in this issue at all. I read through this issue and and then afterwards I was like, what? Where was he? And then I repaged through it to see if I maybe missed him. But no, he's not in this freaking issue. I'm going like, why the hell would you put him on the cover if he's not in the issue? I understand maybe he's in like chapter 2 or chapter 3 of Enemy of the State, but no, he's not in it. So I don't know, I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, I'll give that a 4 out of 5. Then we have Action Comics number 33. But we had the variant cover. Ooh, variant cover, goodness. This is so awesome. I just love this cover. This cover is amazing. It's a flashback to the 1990s art, and it is amazing. And how they draw Batman, there, and the detail of his suit, and then him and Superman still have their classic suits, back when they still wore colored underpants and everything. And yeah, this is also a very good issue. Also, if you buy the variant cover, don't be fooled. Batman's not in this issue, like at all. These covers were very misleading this month. I don't know what's going on, but they were very misleading. But overall, this issue was very good. In this issue now, Superman's now in space. He's trying to stay away from Earth as much as he can. What I quite like about this Doom story arc is that Superman, when you read his speech boxes, his thinking boxes where he thinks and stuff, he's still thinking normally. His brain is still functioning, and he's still thinking like he normally would in a normal Superman comic book. But his actions, but he can't control his actions because he just does whatever the Doomsday virus makes him do. And yeah, it's overall was great. They had a nice guest appearance here from a very familiar face. I was glad to see her. She was because I like her, and it was pretty cool to see her in it. And then I won't tell you who it is, obviously, spoiler. And yeah, it was a great issue, and Superman. And what I quite like about this comic book is that Superman is trying his best to stay calm. Because I also remember, like in the issue 33. No matter what happened, like if military planes would be shooting at him, Metallo would be beating him up and everything. But no matter what he would do, he would always try and stay calm and try not to freak out, because if he knows if he freaks out, he's just gonna kill everybody. And he's trying to keep calm, and that's what it kind of reminds me of Bruce Banner with the Hulk, where he's always trying to keep calm, and he's always trying to stay. He's trying his best not to get angry, because he knows when he gets angry, he's just gonna start beating everybody up. But yeah, this comic book is very good, and it had a very cool fight scene at the end. And there's also something going on with Lois Lane. From the looks of it, looks like she's been possessed by Brainiac, and Brainiac is now using this to his advantage and saying that, ooh, okay, Superman's gone. Everybody doesn't trust Superman. With him gone, I can now do another invasion. And and driving his army is also another familiar face, and I was very happy to see him because he's one of my favorite Superman villains. But yeah, I'll give this a 4 out of 5. And yeah, just once again, this cover is awesome. It's just so great. I also one thing I just want to quickly point out before I move on is this one. The art was done by Scott Collins or some Scott Collins. But then this one was done by the Aaron Kruder. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The artist that does the usual the usual Superman art. And I was going like, huh, that's weird. I don't know why they switched artists, but okay. But yeah, then we have one of two of the best books of this month. We have Tales of Honor #3. Now, Tales of Honor #3 is just so awesome. It continues the storyline. We don't get to see Honor getting tortured anymore. They don't go back into the prison. The whole comic book is just a flashback. They don't focus on her being tortured like they did in the first 2 issues, and it's really really good. And basically how the flashback's been going is that she's been helping this planet monitor these shipments that have been coming in and out of the planet, and they're trying to make sure that there's no contraband in the ships and everything. And then this issue, the CEO or whatever of the company, he comes in and says, no, you're messing with my shipments. I'm losing out on a lot of money. And she's just going like, no, we're going to continue contraband. We're going to continue searching the stuff for contraband and everything. And then also in this book, they also have some character development of her second in command. They sort of like develop him and sort of like, you sort of get to sympathize with him and you get to see his character grow out a bit. And yeah, overall it was a great issue. And then towards the end, when there's finally a fight scene, because this issue is the first mark of an actual fight scene, because before there hasn't been fight scenes, it's just been talking. When there is a fight scene, it is very graphic. Yeah, very very graphic. Yeah, I think very graphic. Yeah, have you ever seen 300 on the screen, and then like when you watching the new 300, for example, you watched it and then the blood would just splatter across the screen and there was just blood. Yeah, it's the same thing with there's blood. They're not trying to show blood. So yeah, so it's pretty gory, but yeah, it's very very good. And yeah, I think now at the end of this issue, they're sort of leading up now to how she gets captured and everything. They're gonna start. I think in the next 2 issues, issue 4 and 5, everything's gonna wrap up and be explained quite nicely. But yeah, overall great issue, 5 out of 5. Just such a great book. Tales of Honor is just doing amazing wonders for me, and it's just such an honor to read that book. Excuse the pun, but yeah. Oh yeah, and then we have the final issue. I was so excited to get this. I swear when I got this, I was so happy. I was hoping that I was going to be able to get this. Luckily, Image released it early this month. They released on the 2nd of July. But we have Son of Samhain #1, and oh my gosh, I have been. If you see my previous videos, I have been waiting for this comic book for such a long time, and I'm so glad the series is returning. And it's just this comic book is just really really good. This comic book does take place after the finale, so it's the continuation of Cassiac. And yeah, it's overall a really great book. To give you the basic rundown of what's been happening with Hack, without giving too many spoilers, basically what happens is that she's now become what are those guys? A bounty hunter, like those bounty hunter guys who just track down these guys and capture them and then take them to the cops or take them to the client or whatever. And and then she gets tracked down by this guy called Delroy, who's like this old cowboy type guy. And yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I quite like him. He's very funny. He's one of those old, like Texas cowboy guys. Has that southern accent when he talks. Always says those funny darn things that nobody understands, that nobody gets. And yeah, it's overall a really great comic book. Fight scenes are excellent, really, really great, and I also quite like the art. Art was very good, and yeah, overall this comic book is really great. I don't want to give too many spoilers away because probably I've already given a whole bunch. I'm gonna have to put a spoiler alert in the description. But yeah, this is a great comic book, and I'm just really enjoying this. I am wondering whether or not the art will change, because I remember with the trade paperbacks that I read, the art would always change each. Yeah, the art would always constantly change and everything. So I am interested to see if the art changes after the story arc or if it stays the same. But if it stays the same, I'm fine with it because the art in this book is actually really, really good, and I really have enjoyed it. And yeah, like, and also the cover is also pretty good. But yeah, this is a great book, and oh, like I think right now, this is the book I really am mostly enjoying, other than Tales of Honor. But yeah, thanks so much for my video, guys. This review is a lot longer than I expected. I mean, we only had 4 issues, but yeah. But anyway, thanks so much for my video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, thanks, guys.